to score that game winner?
Yeah, it's a good feeling, obviously. A little special against Boston, so that one felt good.
Cass, you guys have beaten the two best teams in the Eastern Conference at their own styles of play. What does it say about this team that you guys are just able to find ways to win, even when you guys were frustrated by the goaltending and the defense of Boston for so long in this game?
Yeah, it was a good 60 whatever minute effort it was. They're a good team over there, tight checking game. I thought everybody brought their A game today, so we just played a complete game.
Does it feel a little bit poetic that it ended the way it did after you hit the post in that second?
Yeah, I was a little frustrated after that one, but you don't beat that goalie clean very often, so it was good to get a little screen there at the end and went in.
If your younger self saw you score a game winner OT against the Boston Bruins, just what do you think he would be
Yeah,
thinking?
I'm not gonna lie, I got a little chills out there, so it was a cool feeling.
Were you a Bruins guy growing up?
Yeah, yeah.
Are there Bruins fans everywhere? That first goal, you would have thought maybe this was a home game.
I know, way too many black and gold jerseys in the stands, but it's okay. Our crowd was loud when we won it there. So.
How would you assess the defensive performance tonight? I mean, you guys obviously allowed them to score one goal, but game two.
Yeah, obviously they got some dynamic players, so I thought everybody, all 60, all the forwards, we all bought in tonight. We managed the puck pretty well and just bought in and got it done.
Yeah, so when you talked about the crowd and, the energy that it brought you guys, Bear was talking about this morning too in the press conference. How much did the home crowd advantage kind of play a factor into the comeback at the end of the game?
Yeah, the crowd's been unreal. I said it before, the arena, it just feels like they're on top of you, so it's really cool, and we definitely got a little boost from the crowd tonight.
You said your friends were texting you before the game. Have you seen any messages after?
Not yet. I'm sure I got a few angry texts, but congrats too. So we'll see what happens.
Kolyachonok scores the game tying goal. What do you like about his game defensively tonight, and then how good of an offensive contributor?
Yeah, he's a really good skater. He has really good edges. And he's got pretty good speed too, as we saw in the goal there. He works really hard on his game, so it was good to see him get rewarded.
Cass, what does this win say tonight about this team at this point in the season, and what do you think you guys can take away from this win for the rest of this homestand?
Yeah, I think obviously we're a team that likes to score. We got a lot of skill in the lineup, but it shows we can play a tight checking game and come out on top too, so it was good for us.
Thanks, Gus.
There's a lot of injuries, but that also opens up a lot of opportunities for you guys. Do you think that you'll be able to play better because you have more playing time and more, maybe special teams time and things like that?
I always try to play my best, and I'll take whatever coaches will give me, and I'll try to be my best every day.
What was kind of the feeling on the bench at Kesselring hit the post? Kyler almost gets one goal back. What's that feeling like? Like, oh my gosh, we were getting so close, but can't.
I think all those moments give us an energy, and we want to push even more. So, good feeling.
What did Coach tell you in the locker room afterwards? We heard a good team holler out here after everything was done.
It's a secret.
It's a secret? That's a really good answer. Our hockey fans here are still getting to know the game a little bit more. Half your games have gone into overtime already. Is that exhausting? Is that normal this early in the season?
I think we should be a little bit more consistent on little details, especially in third period, and we have to clean up some things, and for sure it's going to help us to finish the game in regulation.
It's not crazy when team chemistry gets even better after that first long road trip. How did that long road trip do you guys as far as getting to know each other better as a team?
It's a long season, 82 games, so it just started. I think we still have lots of energy. We're managing all those things well, and everything's fine, I think.
Do you prefer to go to your backhand and scoring opportunities like that?
I think it was a good idea to do it in that specific situation.
And what does it say about the team? You guys rallied back. You weren't able to score for so long. What does it say about the fight and the resiliency of this team to come back and win tonight?
I think it shows team character, and we have lots of individuals in our team, lots of great players, and everybody support each other on the bench. That's what helped us to get a win.
We heard the guys talking about Cocoa Puffs after the game. Is that you? Is that a nickname for you?
I don't know.
Just talk about this win. I mean, to get this win, you guys have beaten the two best teams in the Eastern Conference, and you've done it by turning their own style of play against them. Can you just talk about what this win means for your team tonight?
Well, I think we played a really solid game, both sides of the puck. I think I think we played really good in Anaheim offensively, but I think we gave up a little bit too much of the rush tonight. We were really stingy off the rush. We still be stingy in our zone, so PK was huge. I think, and we score big goal that, Coley came up big, which a big goal. We had a few opportunity goal call back for offside, which was the right call. But I think that line, Chelly and Yami did a really good job with Stanny to give us energy to get a few good scoring shots. I think honestly our four lines were rolling and were about the same.
Can you talk about Kolyachonok's defensive game?
Well, Coley has all the attribute. You just need to keep growing, taking experience, tuning in his decision, his consistency in his decision. But he showed greatness every game. He just needs to do it a little bit longer, just a little bit more consistent, a little bit simpler and longer. I think he played a really good game tonight.
Did you know he's capable of a move like that?
Oh yeah. The skill set is not a problem. He just need to be consistent in his decision. He's strong, good skater, good skill. That's not the concern.
How poetic was it that Kesselring gets that OT winner after what happened to him in the second with hitting the post?
Yeah, but he has a great shot. The big thing with Kess is to take that shot. I think he passed on 2-3 shots a night. I think at some point he will understand with a shot like that you don't pass on. You find a way to have more, and he has a really good shot.
With the fourth line, what are you looking from Michelli? What are you kind of asking?
I'm not a guy who try to get guys play different way than who they are. I think Kevin Stanlund is good with the puck. He's really good defensively. He's really good on face-off. He's good on the PK. But as well, he has a great shot, and he can generate offense. Last year playing in the fourth line, he scored 10 goals. So it's not like it's a guy who doesn't have offense. And Michelli can help any guys to produce scoring goal. He can make plays. He's a good playmaker. And the way he works the last 2 games, he worked both sides of the puck. He's intelligent with the puck. He doesn't take risks. He's a plus for us. And Yami was a guy on the loose puck, recovered a lot of pucks, made play. He had a lot of energy, brought a lot of speed. He played a solid game.
Just the bottom six as a whole, they're out there, last minute of the game, a lot of important parts.
No.
Did you kind of feel them pushing more than they have earlier in the season?
I think that's the strength of our team. I don't see it that way. I see every night we will have different line who will generate. Obviously, we have Keller's line it's a really good line, but Cooley's line as well is a really good line, and Crosser's 20 goals for how many seasons in a row, and Josh Doan was a really good player. Kerfee, 50 or more points last year, and it's not just one time in his career. So I think that's the strength of our team up front. We have that. There's 4 lines who can score every night or can play against everybody. Example tonight, their fourth line, they were all point-a-game guys. So we played Kerfoot against those guys, which normally Kerf play against a top 6, but we felt, Kerfee was the big body with Donor and Crosser and play against our fourth line. It was a good matchup for us, and I know Cool's I talked about it this morning. When he wants to defensively, he's elite, and I did want him to take care of Pasternak, so that was the matchup. And 8's had Marshy, and I think it worked well. And for Stanny playing against their third line, I think they did a good job. So I think we played a solid game.
Cooley did in that matchup against Pasternak?
He was really good. I think he had a tough start, and his first shift was but then he plays solid, and you talk about last shift of the game, but the second last shift of the game, they had Marshy and Pasternak together, and was Cooley who was there, and just a little reminder of knowing who you play against, and they were elite.
3 overtime wins. What was it about this team that helps you guys win, 3-on-3 hockey?
First of all, we get there. That's a good thing to do. And that show we're in it every night. We're battling. We're in it. I like that. The Bruins are a really good team, and we found a way to go get the big goal in the third and stay with it. And when they scored in the second, I was hoping we will not get out of our structure and try to be impatient and show our age. And I think the guys did a pretty good job. We got on the box right away after, but our PK did the job, and from there I think we were a good team.
Do you think it says about the maturity of the team that you guys did stick with it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that showed leadership. I think our leader did a really good job. I think we have guys with experience in that room who've been successful, so I think that helped. But as well, if you look at our young leader, they do a really good job at staying with it and then being a good example. And I think our young guys as well, they're growing. And you want to win, you need to do those things. So I think that team is really competitive and they want to win.
Coach, I asked Kes this question. I'll ask you this question too. The crowd and the atmosphere once again here was unbelievable.
Yep.
I mean, how much did that give you guys that extra boost to get across the finish line, complete the comeback tonight?
Well, those games are a tough game. Boston are heavy. They're a big team. They play well defensively, so you need every ounce of energy possible. So having our crowd pushing with us, and it's feel really good.
And follow-up question on that: just what does a win like this, like what can you as a coaching staff take away from this win that you can apply to the rest of this homestand?
I don't know exactly. Just doesn't mean anything anymore. The only thing it means is we have 2 more points on the standing. That's what it means. The key in that league is to do it again. It's what you did yesterday doesn't matter anymore if we're not good next game. So it's great. We showed ourselves. We showed everybody how we can be. Now we have to do it again. Now we need to enjoy until midnight rule, and then move on and prepare. We need to do it again.
Would you say Yamamoto earned himself an extra game in the
I have to keep some stuff for you for the next one. You know what I mean? I need to keep the suspense a little bit.